I'm just a guy on a journey to transform his face, documenting with videos like this, unfrauded, just me talking in front of a camera, and the big concept that is utterly missed or dismissed or disregarded in this community of in this space in the internet on looks maxing or improving your face is the concept of facial harmony. Facial harmony, just as the word suggests, is just how well the features and the structures of your face harmonize and go together to, in a big picture sense, create a better looking and more aesthetically pleasing face. And in the face rating channels, in the face analyzers space of YouTube, or even on the social media in general, the channels always put harmony as a central theme when it comes to rating a face. But surprisingly, in the looks maxing space, in the spaces where they're trying to improve their face, it's very much disregarded as a factor. Probably because it's believed to be genetic, it's something you cannot change, but things like your facial leanness or your bone mass or your angularity, those bone angularity, those are the things you can change. And yes, you can change it to an extent, but facial harmony is still the number one thing that it's the hardest to change and the hardest to improve and the most tied to an actual better looking face. And the only way you could actually improve your facial harmony that you can actually control in a sense is by improving your facial structure. I don't mean facial structure in the sense of, oh, get hollow cheeks, get a jawline, get cheekbones. Yes, all those are a side effect of improving facial structure, but focusing on that alone will rarely ever give you the result of a better looking and more aesthetic face, because if you just optimize for that end result of like better bone mass, sharper features in the jawline, there are lots of people who have achieved that in this space, I'm sure you're aware, but they look better than they did before, but it looked uncanny, it looked too much, it looked weird. And that's not the look you want to aspire for. It's like how bodybuilding is when you optimize for bigger, better muscles. You just get current Mr. Olympias. Like, they do not look good to the general population, to women, to anyone. It looks too much. It just doesn't look aesthetic. It looks striking and like you're set aback by how monstrous it looks, but it does not look aesthetic. It does not look good. It does not look good to the eye. It looks shocking to the eyes, but it does not look good. And that's where the space of looks maxing or improving your face is right now. It's all about the flash, it's all about the structure, how big your bone mass looks, how sharp it is, how hollow your cheeks are. And it disregards harmony completely. See, harmony, it doesn't matter if you have all those traits, but if you don't have harmony, it won't look good. You'll only look good to black pillars on the internet, to incels on the internet, to other teenage boys. But are you really trying to attract teenage boys? If that's how you swing, then sure, but bottom line, you want to improve your harmony first and foremost. And back to what I'm saying, the only way you could actually improve your harmony in a way that you can control is to improve your maxilla. What's a maxilla? What's a maxilla? Please explain, bruv. Okay, to explain, the maxilla is the bone of your upper jaw. It's like right here. Just Google maxilla, you'll see it. And that is the central beauty bone of the face. It affects how your eyes are set. It affects the under eye area. your eye area in general. It affects your zygos. It influences your cheekbones. It influences your mandible, your jaw, because the mandible will reshape. It's dependent on the maxilla. So if the maxilla is down here, then the jaw will go down here. If it's up here, it will go up here, and then it'll improve everything, every facet of your face, including your features. Your nose will look more with your nose will harmonize more with your face if you have a strong and good, well-developed maxilla. Same with every other feature, your eyes, your mouth, your jaw. And that will actually improve your harmony. See, if you do not address this bone, that's when you look uncanny, that's when you look like a caveman, when you look like an ogre. Because you have this bone mass, but you don't have the harmony. And that is what I am definitely focusing on in this journey. I don't want to end up gaining notoriety in the wrong space of like this black pill. It's not that I'm saying that I don't want hollow cheeks, I don't want lean, I don't want angular bone mass and big bone mass in general, but I want that to come in a harmonious and natural and aesthetic looking way. The only way you could do that is if you improve your maxilla, and it improves everything else. So how do you actually improve your maxilla? The only method you could actually improve your maxilla, the only one, even over surgery, is with hard mewing. See, the tongue is a muscle directly underneath your maxilla. It can stimulate it, it can pressure it, and if you know Wolff's law, your bone adapts to the pressures it's exerted on. So when you exert pressure on a bone, it's bound to adapt, it's bound to reshape. And I say hard mewing is the only way to do it, because even surgery, the most invasive procedure you could ever do, does not improve the maxilla as directly as hard mewing. And even if you say it cuts up bone, it moves it forward, yes, it's definitely capable of doing that, but it's not capable of achieving counterclockwise rotation of the maxilla, where the maxilla rotates upward and forwards, giving this harmonious and beautiful, elegant look. That's only possible through hard mewing because of the natural force vectors it exerts, which is up and forwards. Surgery usually only addresses outwards and outwards in both ways, vertical, transversely and like horizontally, but not counterclockwise, in a counterclockwise direction. Which is why you could see people with double jaw surgery, normal people. Okay, I see normal people. People with the best results of double jaw surgery are those who are already deformed. But normal people getting double jaw surgery, you can just search it up, not a lot happens, not a lot. It's not as drastic as you think of an effect. There's an improvement, but not as drastic as an effect. And people who are cued into this space always comment, you should have asked the surgeon for CCW rotation, for counterclockwise rotation, because that is the key thing that's missing from surgery. It's impossible to actually determine how to do it, to actually determine the right way to counterclockwise rotate your face, your maxilla, through surgery. Same with thumb pulling. I know there's this big movement out there. I do believe thumb pulling works, but thumb pulling, it works more in a way of thickening the facial bones. If you see the results, the people usually have a thicker bone mass, but in terms of like positioning, it does improve it a bit, but it doesn't reposition the bone as much as it densifies it. See, hard mewing is the only method that actually produces bone repositioning and also density at a smaller rate, but at a more natural and harmonious rate. If you think I'm talking nonsense, then just tune in to my videos and you'd see in the future I look way different. I look way different right now compared to my earliest videos, to my oldest videos on my channel, and that was like 3 to 4 months ago. And it's a drastic change considering the time, considering the method that I'm using, which is usually seen to be like takes years to have changes. But just look at my results all right here. I'm talking in front of a camera. I'm not trying to fraud anything. Also, if you look at my profile picture, that was me before I started viewing. Just look at it. Just look at it compared to now. The difference is drastic, and it's not a difference in bone mass, hollow cheeks. It's a difference in ratios, harmony, and proportion, because that is what I did hard mewing. I just improved the maxilla improved everything else, and I'm continually improving it throughout this journey. I don't plan on stopping. So if you want to see me further transform, just click the subscribe and tune in. And if you've resonated with this and you want to go deeper on how you could actually implement hard mewing, how to do it, then just click the link in my description below. So that's the video. Goodbye.